Mirrorverse fans, get into it for another video. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, because in this video we're gonna dive on into some of the tactics that you can do that is not gonna waste any energy. You're gonna have some 1v1 battles, and what is the point? Well, keep on watching and you'll find out. So as I said, everybody, we're gonna be diving on into another video. We're gonna be exploring this beautiful section up here where we get the energy, we got the dungeon energy, but we're not gonna be using any of that because we're gonna be diving on into our guardians. We're gonna take a little review of all the beauties that we have. Then we're gonna go into this lovely little section called the 1v1 and talk about it, what to do with it, the point of it, and how you can take advantage of it with each of your guardians today. Before we get started, let's go into our little hourly thing. If you did not know, you can set up a crystal that is gonna go, I believe it's 4 different time frames that you can set yourself up here, which is beautiful because that's gonna get you basically opening crystals every single day. Usually you get these little goodies of little gems and times and energies, but whatevs, you know, 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, just make sure you set it up properly. I'm gonna be heading off to bed pretty soon here because it's a little bit in the evening as I get this going. So I'm gonna do the 12-hour. I try to do a 12-hour just before I go to bed. That way when I wake up, get my breakfast going, make my lunch for work, I can set myself in a nice little crystal, and hopefully with the 12 hours you have a higher chance of getting a stronger guardian. But with that said, let's go into our guardians. We got our Maui, incredible. We got some powerful 4 stars here. As they say, always follow the stars for your level up. But there is, you know, the range, the melee, the support, the little wall defense here that you can use throughout your gameplay that is gonna obviously have stronger teams. Something that I like to do though, I like to play with my favorites. I like to see which one's gonna work really well. Like I haven't really used Scar that much, Evil Queen. There's some of my newer guardians that I've unlocked, Snow White, Maleficent. But yeah, now we're gonna go in here, we're gonna click the play. Because the whole point of this baby, we're gonna be locking through the 1v1. We're gonna go into our events, slide all the way down. Face off against fearsome fractured guardians, 1v1 duels. As I always say in all of my videos, be wary of my gameplay here just because I'm not so used to playing on a computer, but it's so much easier using those blue stacks to do some videos. I just kind of dove into these, and of course to do a rerun, you ain't gonna get anything for it, so what's the point? But if you see, it is always 0 energy right now, which is amazing. So you could play this all the time. If you just want to have some 1v1, you just want to have some fun, you just want to dive into the Mirrorverse world and play with some of your favorite characters, 1v1 Showdown is for you. One of the best reasons why I also love doing this is there's gonna be some actual objections and some like things that you have to do. So if you look here, it's gonna be complete the encounter, 1 star. Complete with a tank or a ranged guardian, 2 stars. So you actually technically do need to use specific characters. So we need a tank and we need a range. So we're gonna go through here. We need 150. So the power low is quite low. Like it's a very low star, so you can really use on. This is where I'm saying, this is where it's so good. Look, range character needs to be over 150. We got Maleficent here. She is 232, don't use her that much. So why not take the advantage to play with some of these characters that you haven't really used yet because they're not your top squads, and you can put them into the fight. You can see what they're like. You can also test out the gameplay and see if you like their maneuvers, because I know Ariel is like this top character in the game, but I actually don't use her very well. So I'm gonna go into these 1v1 showdowns and I'm gonna pop me a Tinkerbell, I'm gonna pop me a Hercules, I'm gonna go for Genie. Hey, I'm even gonna go for one of the worst characters in the game, a Lightfoot. We're gonna use them in these 1v1 showdowns at the lower level. It's gonna get harder, don't you worry, but that way this is how you're gonna test out your skills and what you're best at, because hey, there is top of the top pairings you can do, but if you don't know how to use them, it's not gonna work. If you can play with Donald or Tinkerbell or Mulan better than you can play with Ariel and all those top beasts up there, you're gonna have more fun and you're gonna advance further in the game. So let us test out a run right now. Before we continue this, let me know down below how much fun you were doing with your 1v1 and how often do you actually try this, because I know for me, I just started doing this the other day. I had no idea it was there. 1v1s, who knew? All right, we're getting here. Okay, I gotta get used to my controls though, you know, we gotta go. I think it's what, a double tap? We got a double tap. I actually have to attack as well. So we're going. Yeah, I don't know how to actually do a little speed, but we're gonna get our ultra powers. I don't think it's gonna really do too much to this Merida. I find one of these 1v1s, it's kind of fun, especially depending on who you're fighting against. They usually want you to go against someone that's gonna be like disadvantage or advantageous. So I like going and just kind of spamming. It just gives you a way to kind of watch how the shoots hit, how they move. So I find some characters actually move a lot faster than others. I was doing Judy Hopps the other day and I really liked her speed. I don't know if that's a real thing. It worked out for me, so you get a victory. You get a little bit of XP for your character. I get some 2 stars. Plus, I'm gonna get myself some more XP and some beautiful motes to level myself up. I mean, you don't really need them. You can just use those motes and kind of boost your people, so you don't have to really grind. I would not say this is the best grinding place, but I do say it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Like, look, level 6 Rapunzel. Why not? And what do you need, a melee or a tank guardian? So let's just, we're not going to do this one on camera, but let's just dive in, take a peek. So if we want to use a melee or a tank, I'm going to go all the way down here. Look at this. Oogie Boogie's a little bit low, so it actually might be a struggle for me, or I can level him up a little bit. We just got Baloo here. He's 111, so a little bit low too. But then we got beautiful Ursula. I haven't really used her too much. This would be a good opportunity to test her out in the field, see how I like her, so that when I go back to the main screen, I do the campaigns, or I do the towers, or I do the dungeons, I'm gonna actually know who I'm having, and it's gonna give me an proper chance to level up, get better and stronger, so that I don't waste my energy when it's time to get those real powerhouses going. So comment down below, what is your favorite character to play? What is your least favorite? And who is your favorite character to design? Because I'm gonna be doing some videos coming up talking about these favorite character designs, what I think they could have done better, what they did really well, and all of that moving forward. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and if they say in those Disney shows, to infinity and beyond.